those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the dancer, and they'll be facing the myth.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, the dancer from China. Up against them, the myth from England.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from China. Wearing the green trunks, trimmed with green, the dancer. Fighting out of the blue corner from England. Wearing the red trunks with gray trim, the myth.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. She's destroying her with that jab. She scores with that counter. Where was the defense? And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Counter punches have to hurt. A lot of effort being exerted here. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
These fights are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Good counter punching. Catches and counters. The right hook misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter shot by her. There's a counter shot. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your focus back, get that jab back. So that's it.
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside with like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
The straight right just misses. Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank on them.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Why aren't they defending? Beautiful counter shot. Back to the body. Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Can't score with that hook again. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And the dancer has been knocked off their feet. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Back on the job. Get back out there. Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. To camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this. But it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself a look.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them nonstop. Defense is not an option for these two. Nope, that Nick won't score. Do you believe what we are seeing? And it appears they're out of trouble. Did you see that? And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
She wasn't ready for that counter. And down goes the myth. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Out there and win this next round. Great work. Great work. I love that. I love what you're doing. That is. Come on.
There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That right hook's blocked. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And the referee will stop it. And that's it. It's over. The fight is over, and we've got a winner.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.